Let's talk about one of anime's most infuriating plagues. Not filler episodes, not recap movies, not the childhood friend never wins trope. No, I'm talking about dense anime protagonists. You know the guy, he's got girls throwing themselves at him emotionally and sometimes even physically, and the dude has the romantic awareness of a rice cake. I've been watching anime for years now, and look, I've had enough. You want emotional buildup, payoff, romantic tension that actually goes somewhere? Well, too bad, because Hiroshi Vanilla Pudding over here is still wondering why the girl holding his hand is blushing. Now, when I say dense anime protagonist, I'm not talking about a guy who's shy, or a guy who's introverted, or someone who needs a minute to realize that they're in love. I'm talking about the dudes who are so emotionally unaware that they could be confessed to via interpretive dance, fireworks in the sky spelling out I love you, a letter signed in blood, sweat, and tears, and still go, I wonder what she meant by that. These guys act like romantic interest is a foreign language and they refuse to pick up a translator. Meanwhile, the girl over here is breaking down emotionally because he gave her a head pat. Sir, be serious. Alright, so let's give an example of this. Now, this wasn't done like last year or anything, but it's still a good example of what I'm talking about. Let's talk about Sorata Kanda from the pet girl of Sakuraso. Now, look, I don't hate him. He's not malicious, he's not a perv, but when it comes to reading emotions, the guy is legally blind. Mashiro is clearly growing attached to him. She clings to him, stares at him with those blank but pleading eyes, follows his every word, and Sorata just complains. She's literally asking him to be a guide through life, and he's sitting there like, why is she being so weird all the time, bro? Like, what the fuck, dude? Bro, she is in love with you. Everyone knows it. Even her cat probably knows it. But you're too busy yelling at her for not understanding basic human emotions, while also failing to understand hers. It's not just Mashiro either. Nanami's over here working 3 jobs, pushing down her feelings, and still supporting him. And Sorata? Why is Nanami acting so sad lately? Weird, huh? This dude got dropped into a romance anime and thinks he's in a fucking group project. Now, why do writers keep doing this? The answer is honestly simple. Self-insert fantasy. The protagonist is plain, he's average, and he's emotionally neutral. So the viewer, usually a young dude, can imagine himself in that role. But here's the problem. Myself and other watchers of anime have grown. We want characters who feel, who struggle, who notice when someone is clearly in love with them. Sometimes there's only subtle feelings involved, and in those situations, yeah, I get the protagonist not understanding that the girl is in love with them, but a lot of times the feelings that the girl has for the protagonist are so clear. They're so clear that they might as well be Invisalign. Look, I'm not trying to project onto a brick wall of a character. I want to root for someone who actually responds when a girl starts crying mid-confession. And you know, one of the worst parts of this is dense anime protagonists kill tension. Romantic tension only really works if both characters grow. But when one side is pouring their heart out and the other side is emotionally AFK, it just becomes frustrating. We get 12 episodes of soft smiles, subtle longing, and perfect moments, all wasted, just because the protagonist is too busy narrating his grocery list in his head. And what do we get in the end? Maybe a rushed confession, maybe, if you're lucky, maybe a head pat, definitely no kiss, probably no relationship, just credits and pain. Let's flip the script. Kosei from Your Lie in April. Now that is how you write emotional growth. He's not perfect. He's traumatized, but he notices. He reacts. He struggles. Kaori comes into his life like a whirlwind, and instead of brushing it off, he changes. He lets the connection affect him. And when things get painful, he doesn't hide behind obliviousness. He faces it head on. The romance hurts. It really hurts. But that pain means something. It wasn't wasted. This is what I want more of. And I'm not saying that it has to be painful. I'm not saying that at all. As much as I love a tragic romance, that's not what I'm saying. But let protagonists notice. Let them care. Let them feel. Romance isn't some subplot accessory. It's a real connection between people. Stop giving us lead characters who act like their hearts are under construction with no ETA to completion. Let people fall in love. Let it be messy. Let it be honest. Let it move. I'm tired of dense protagonists. If I wanted someone to misunderstand obvious emotional signals for 12 straight episodes, I'd just reread my high school DMs. Okay, yeah, that one hurt me too. But anyways, that's enough for me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, maybe drop a like if you want to. No pressure, don't worry about it if not. Subscribe if you want to see more. I make videos every Saturday going forward and might have bonus videos on Tuesday or Wednesday on some weeks as well. Let me know down below who the densest anime protagonist you've ever seen is. And if you like these guys, look, I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. You can be safe in telling me. You're safe.